What's happening, everyone? I hope you're well. The Euros are nearly upon us, and we have to give this team to my wife. Victoria, who do you think should start for England? Newcastle United. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. That's just a standard generic answer. If I ask her anything about football, the answer is Newcastle. The Euros are nearly upon us. I can't wait. We really have to give the starting 11 the due diligence that it deserves. We need the right blend, the right ingenuity, the right amount of tenacity, the right amount of heart. And we can only pick 11 players to start every game. So we have to get the balance completely and utterly spot on. As a result, I've given a lot of thought to this side, and I have picked the dream starting 11. I think that this side can galvanise the entire country and drive England to tournament success for the first time since 1966. It's been a long time coming. It's looking like this tournament might actually be on home soil, similar to that one. So I'm optimistic, and I would go as far as calling this team a golden generation. We are going to have a lot of very talented English players not making this squad, let alone the starting 11. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the team that I created that I think will win the tournament. Let me know your thoughts. I'll start at the back. I'm going for Nick Pope. I think it has to be Pope. I think he has had a very good season, irrespective of the odd mistake. I think he has proved that he is a better option than Jordan Pickford. I think he's a better goalkeeper than Pickford. And overall, I think his contribution is better. On the bench, I do have both Pickford and Henderson. But I think it would be a travesty to overlook Pope's contribution to the season. So my goalkeeper is Nick Pope. Right back. Now, this is one that has come in for some debate fairly recently because people have started to doubt the brilliance of Trent Alexander-Arnold. I appreciate that he hasn't had the season that some would suggest he should have had. I appreciate that he hasn't reached the heights that he has previously reached. But I think we're being very reactionary with Trent Alexander-Arnold. I know that it hasn't gone as you hoped. I know that it hasn't been as good as it should have been. But Alexander-Arnold is the best right-back that England have to offer. That is a fact. He is the best right back. I truly believe it. And we can't dismiss 36 months of excellent football for the sake of 6 months not so good football. He is still the option for me. And he's a Premier League winner. He's a European Cup winner. He's England's starting right back. Undoubtedly. Not too much to debate here, centre halves. I think that this is one that most people will agree on. But it is, of course, John Stones, Harry Maguire. John Stones has resurrected his career. I saw it coming. Everybody who knows me knows I saw it coming. But he obviously starts. And Harry Maguire, I think it's a tricky one with Harry Maguire because what he gets is a lot of grief, a lot of hate, and people suggest that he isn't the player that they thought he would be because of the price tag and because of the character that he is. But that says more about us than it does Harry Maguire. Our expectations of Maguire isn't his fault. He's still a really good defender. He's still a very competent defender. And he still does a really good job for Manchester United. He just isn't the player that we thought he was going to be. Everybody thinks he should be Bobby Moore or John Terry. He isn't that. He isn't as good as that. He hasn't lived up to the expectations. But we've put the expectations on him because of the price tag and because of the club he's gone to. He is still a very, very good defender. And Stones and Maguire will do very well here. I'm doing 4-4-2, by the way. And therefore, only one more defender to talk about. Again, no debate for me. It's Luke Shaw. I think Luke Shaw has had his best season in a Manchester United shirt. I thought the game that he had against Southampton when United won 9-0 was the best game I've ever seen him have. He was man in the match there. He was man in the match in the derby. Scoring a goal, running the length of the pitch to do so. Brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant player. And therefore, he is my left back. This is where it gets tough. But I've got a midfield three. And the midfield three comprises of Declan Rice holding. So I've got Declan Rice holding. And the two players slightly further advanced are Jordan Henderson and Mason Mount. I think that those two will be exactly what England need. They work hard, they can be creative, they tackle, they win the ball, they distribute it well, they look after it well, they protect it. That midfield, Rice, Henderson, Mount, it has the perfect blend of aggression, tackles, and a little bit of creativity. Look, there are games in this tournament where England are going to be on the back foot. It's going to be about how much effort, how much heart, how much spirit, how much tenacity. And these boys have it in abundance. Those three will protect that line behind them, and they will allow this line to flourish. The front three are Phil Foden on the right, Raheem Sterling on the left, and Harry Kane down the middle. I've really agonised over this because I thought that we had to accommodate Jack Grealish. I felt like England had to accommodate Jack Grealish. But I just can't quite do it because Phil Foden, he's undroppable for me. Phil Foden has to play. Raheem Sterling has to play. People are saying that he hasn't quite lived up to the expectations, whatever, but he is elite. He's such a good player. He has a lot of experience now. He's playing under Guardiola. He knows what it takes to win. He is a natural-born winner. So Sterling has to play, and obviously Harry Kane has to play. I don't like the fact that Jack Grealish hasn't made my starting 11. I'm not proud, but for the sake of balance, for the sake of poise, and for the sake of protecting that back line, I think that Jack Grealish coming on is a wonderful option. Obviously, Kane leads the line. The goalkeepers that are on the bench are Pickford and Henderson. The defenders that go but don't start are Walker, Keane, Mings. And I suppose Saka is an option there. The midfielders, James Ward-Prowse, one of the best box-to-box midfielders that we have. Dead ball specialist. We need him in and around the team. James Maddison goes but doesn't start, as does Jack Grealish. And then the forwards that go are Jadon Sancho, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and Marcus Rashford. I don't like the fact that we've left out Danny Ings. I really don't. But it had to be done. So, I've gone 4-3-3, and I have made the most of the embarrassment of riches at this level. And I am very happy with my team. There you have it. That is my team that I truly believe will win the Euros for England. Do you think it's good enough? Do you think it has the right blend? Have I left out anyone that must be in the starting 11 in your opinion? Let me know. Funnily enough, I was having a conversation with the boys over at 888 Sport. The link to this video is in the description below. But we were strategizing and discussing what player is actually going to have to miss out. Have a look at this clip. Let me know what you think.
I've got Wan-Bissaka as one. I've got Reece James as one, but I've got to go with the Maddison one, because he is a great player, and he's having a great season. But in his position, there's just too much, and he can only play one position. The lack of versatility is going to kill him.
James?
I can see Mason Mount being dropped, and not due to the fact that I think he should be, but I think that he could be. I feel like that James Maddison's going to go above Mason Mount, and I feel like the likes of Jack Grealish and whatnot, they're all going to go above Mason Mount. I'm not saying this is my decision, Rory, before you give me the text there. I'm saying this is going to be the decision of the England manager, Gareth Southgate.
So there it is. Let me know what you think of that. Thank you to every single one of you who has taken time out of your day to watch this video. I trust that you've enjoyed it. I really hope that you have. If you have, will you do us a favour? Drop it a like and click subscribe if you haven't done it already. In a bit, yo.